With over 570 districts covered in just 6 months, India is seeing one of the fastest 5G rollouts in the world. So, the wait to watch your favorite Netflix series on mobile without any interruption will soon end. Or it may have already ended if you have subscribed to 5G. But did you know that behind the scenes, telecom service providers are at loggerheads? Vodafone Idea recently approached the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India or TRAI, alleging that Reliance Jio and Airtel were engaging in predatory pricing with their unlimited 5G offers. Seeking action, VAI said that because they are significant market players, Jio and Airtel cannot offer 5G services for free, and that too for an unlimited period of time. Replying to the charges, Jio and Airtel claimed that they cannot be accused of predatory pricing because 5G rollout is still underway and the number of its users is very small. The two telcos also claimed that nothing is being offered for free, as 5G services are being charged in accordance with the 4G packs they are being provided as a part of. A telco is considered to be engaged in predatory pricing if it offers below-cost services in a market where it has over 30% share. A telco becomes a significant market player if it has more than a 30% share in terms of subscriber numbers, revenues, traffic volume, and network capacity in a circle. Both Jio and Airtel meet this condition in most circles, and Vodafone Idea reportedly offers unlimited packages at low tariffs in the 5 or so circles where it is a significant market player. Of the 1.14 billion Indian mobile connections, Jio commands the highest market share at 37%, followed by Airtel at 32% and Vodafone Idea at nearly 21%. A financial daily, meanwhile, reported that TRAI is also looking into whether tariff and broadcast rules have been violated by some of the fixed-line broadband plans of Airtel and Jio. The regulator has sought responses from the two telcos on this. Recently, Airtel had also approached TRAI to prohibit differential pricing by telecom operators for content on their apps if the same content was available on DTH and cable TV channels. The trigger for this had been the free telecast of Indian Premier League matches by Jio on its Jio Cinema app. In its response to TRAI, Jio claimed that Airtel's complaint was a malicious attempt to defame its consumer-friendly tariffs. So, what has sparked off the latest battle? The answer on the 5G front is clear. While Jio and Airtel have been expanding their 5G networks since October 2022, cash-strapped Vodafone Idea is yet to start its own 5G rollout. As of March 3rd, Jio had rolled out over 4 times more 5G sites than Airtel. Amid all of this, experts have said that Vodafone Idea will increasingly lose market share to Jio and Airtel.
So the lower prices that Jio is insisting on continuing with is something that makes the other two players less competitive in the marketplace. And also they feel, and I don't know if there is evidence of that, that these prices that Jio is charging are below cost.
Pricing has always been under forbearance, which means the regulators do not interfere. But every time when existing revenues of existing players come under threat, then there is some sort of a noise that happens around predatory pricing. And this time around, it's Voda Idea who are making the noise because they're the worst hurt.
Meanwhile, analysts say that fixed broadband could trigger the next leg of growth for Jio and Airtel. What does the tussle between the two mean against this backdrop?
Airtel has a distinct advantage over Jio for being earlier in the fixed broadband market, when now a high-speed fiber is coming into play. They want an entrance into the market, and therefore they're being very aggressive on their pricing, and that's hurting Airtel. Now, whether it's predatory or not predatory has many connotations to it, and I'm sure regulator will take a view.
The battle over alleged predatory pricing also points to the state of competition in the telecom sector.
You know, we were a duopoly to begin with. We became an oligopoly. From oligopoly, we became a perfect competition. From perfect competition, we again became an oligopoly. And now I think slowly we are inching towards becoming a duopoly again, especially on the higher ends of technology, 5G, 6G tomorrow, and fiber for that matter. I think we have two large players. That's how we are shaping up.
Ultimately, how will you, the consumer, be affected?
Is there an imminent threat of price rise? I would say probably not. Now, what the lower tariffs reflect is the reality of what the average consumer is willing to pay. Particularly, an Indian operator must recognize this reality about the price sensitivity of the market, despite the fact that the competition is lower than it used to be.
Vodafone Idea's charges against Jio and Airtel may not hold. But a more substantial solution is unlikely at present, since TRAI cannot take full action in predatory pricing matters without the Supreme Court restoring certain powers to it.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.